Thank you. I just unmuted my mic. I hit the button when I was setting it up. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. That was my buddy Jeff. So he's always looking out for me. Mic was turned off. Um, so anyway, as I was saying, thanks for coming back tonight, guys. Tuesday night, I appreciate all of you for being in here. When I picked up this mic earlier, I actually hit the button on it, and so obviously I muted it. So Jeff was calling me to let me know. So thank you, Jeff, for that. Um, but yeah, so I don't know about you guys and where you're at, but here the last 3-4 days, it's been like 50 high 50s at night. Um, I'm talking like maybe low 80s, no humidity here, guys. Just amazing weather. However, this past weekend we had some wind, but fortunately it was straight down. And so we were able to get a few flights in Sunday. Hung out with my buddy Wayne, who does a lot of my videos and shooting for me, guys. And Wayne, saw you in here earlier, man. I guess you're still lurking somewhere. I appreciate it very much. Hey, Matt, what's up? RC Jet Jock, guys. If you haven't checked him out, check out his channel. Great content. Um, so me and Wayne went out Sunday, flew a little bit, had a great time. And I guess you guys hopefully have seen the maiden flight of the AL-37 Star Wars Galaxy's Edge edition. I'll get to more on that in just a second. But I was going to tell you guys real quickly. So Sunday, when we were at the field, actually, I'm going to back up to Friday. Actually, Friday morning, I always look at Facebook, catch up with what you guys are doing, things like that. And, just looking around, and if something pops up that I see for sale or whatever, I'll check it out if I like it. So anyway, this ad pops up. And lo and behold, it was for a F-18 E-Flight and for a DX6 Gen 2 radio and for the smart 30 amp power supply and charger. And the guy was asking I think $600 for it. Well, he lives about 40 minutes away from me. So I just hit him up, said, hey, what's the best you can do? He said, man, if you'll come get it, I'll do $500. I said, you know what? I can do that. I'll come this afternoon. So that being said, I got Wayne and I got Bill, which you guys have seen here on the show. We jumped in the truck probably about 1 o'clock. We hit the road, went to New Bern, picked up everything, came straight back. I mean, we were in New Bern all of like 15 minutes, if that, just long enough to put it in the car, hand the guy some money, and come back. So, guys, this right here, I just want to tell you, any of you guys that have ever had this, and of course, it's been discontinued. Imagine that, right? So, that being said, I was a little leery because we all know how it goes when you buy discontinued things. If something's wrong with it, something's happened to it. But, on the bright side, the guy that had this, he had an extra set of wings because on the first attempt he ever tried to fly it, he didn't get off the ground and he boogered up one of the wings. So he went ahead and ordered an extra set of wings. Well, they're still in the plastic. An extra set of wings for this jet is $114 if you can find them. The jet, guys, I don't know if you can see it or how good I can show it to you. There's nothing wrong with this jet, right? I mean, it's not even gated. I had to do a couple of little touch-up paint to it on the, let's see if I can get it in here. You see the missiles on the wing tips? One of the tips was broken off, and I fabricated a new missile from an old plane that I had. Other than that, guys, I mean, the gear are great. The drop tanks are here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this thing. And, we made it Sunday, right? Let me tell you something, guys. This plane rips, man. I was shocked because you get good and bad if you look at different things. Well, I watched Chris Wolf, RC Geek. I watched his video and setup on this plane. I took the plane totally apart, guys, right? I went all the way through it. I'm talking down to all the servo wires, checked every servo with a tester. I redid the way the ball links are done on the back end for the elevators. I mean, I totally took it apart, guys, and rebuilt it. And I'm going to tell you, we made this on Sunday, and I flew it like 2 or 3 times. And let me just tell you, You talk about an amazing flying jet. I set it up exactly as I said, the way that Chris Wolf, Richard Baker, both of these guys set this thing up pretty much the same way. So I went right by what they said. And guys, I'm just going to tell you something. I was amazed. This thing flew and landed like, I'm talking like silk, man, right? 3.5 minutes of flight, came in with 3.78 on the pack. I'm flying a 5,000 smart pack because that came with it as well, which was brand new. So now we got the plane, we got a smart pack, we got an extra set of wings, we got all the plastic bits because he ordered those two. I got the charger, the smart power supply, and a DX6 Gen 2, all for $500, guys. The plane alone, as we all know, is what, over $500 and some dollars, right? So that being said, I'm thrilled with the plane. I'm going to keep it. Love flying it. It's a great flying airplane. So anybody wants to buy a DX6 Gen 2, I've got it for sale. And if anybody wants to buy I got the smart charger right here. I'll show it to you. This is the power supply right here, guys. Smart power supply. It is a 30 amp power supply. This is a charger. Now you can also, if any of you guys have this, you know that you can daisy chain these. So you can put about 3 of these because these are 8 amp chargers, right? So if you did 3 in a line, that's giving you basically 24 volts, okay, to be able to charge at. This is also an adjustable from 12 to 18 volts. You can also hook in another charger here as well, and you also have USB ports. This right here, if you can still find it, is roughly somewhere right around, I think, what, $180. This right here is another $80. So you're talking what, $260. I'm asking $160 for this, and yes, the power cord for it is right here, and it works. I used it at the field this weekend just to check it. So if any of you guys are interested in this right here, $160. That doesn't include shipping, but we'll figure that out. And as I said too, guys, I've also got the DX6 Gen 2 talking radio. So, you know, like I said, if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm going to sell that for $150 minus shipping because it works perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, let me know. I'm reading the comments, guys, just to see if I can keep up with everything. Let me go to the computer. BD said the E-Flight F-18 is probably most controversial F-18. Yeah, BD, you know, and I read that too. And another reason before I went and bought it, you know, a lot of people said things here and there, but some guys gave it really high marks. So I figured, hey, I fly other stuff that's harder to fly than this, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And guys, let me tell you, I'm in love with it. It flies incredibly well. Let's see, Matt. BD, probably the best looking foam F8. Yeah, Matt, it is. And the gear on this thing, guys, if you've never seen the gear and how they work on this plane, let me just show you if I can hold this and show you what I'm talking about. Check out the gear on this thing, guys. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just too cool. And that's the way it sits. And they work amazing. When this thing's coming in for a landing, it looks like a stork with legs hanging down underneath it, you know, coming in. And the other day when we were filming it, it's just beautiful coming in. If you say, and it high alphas and comes into such a nice landing, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm blown away with how well it flies. I'm amazed with, you know, what I got it for. So yeah, if anybody's looking a radio and a charger, let me know because that's a good deal on those two things. And I'm not trying to make a lot of money off of them. I'm just trying to pass the savings along. So let me know. Let's see. What's up, Lyndon from around the globe? How are you, man? Let's see. Yeah, Paul Hatcher said, love the trailing link gear. Me too, buddy. And guys, I'm going to throw this in here real quick, too, just so you know. And again, I don't want anybody to forget this, okay? Right? So don't forget, July 9th, Kinston, North Carolina, at the Kinston Aero Modelers Club. We're having our fly-in, guys, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a big event. We're going to have some great food. We're going to have a candy drop for the kids. Just going to be an all-around super good time, guys. A lot of big planes, guys from all over the region, from Virginia as far as South Carolina, coming to this event. Some of the best food and cooking you'll probably eat. hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecue. Just can't say enough about it. We're going to have a lot of big raffles, guys. As you guys well know, we're going to be giving away the True Burners from 5280 RC. Larry out there. We're also giving away a True Blue burner of Larry's, a hat, some stickers. We're putting his banner on the fence with his scan tag on it. That's going to hang there indefinitely. Also, we're going to be giving away a Night Tundra, guys, from Hobby King and Stewart. And that plane comes with floats. That's going to be a great airplane as well. And then zoomrc.net, guys. Don't forget them if you need servo leads, tools, anything for your surface, for your air. Definitely check out Marshall at zoomrc.net. And guys, if you'll use code JCRC10, you'll get 10% off of that. And no, I'm not trying to sit here and sell you guys nothing, but you know what? Daggone it. These guys are good to me. And if I can sit here and send somebody their way, if it's only one person, it's worth it all to me and for what they do for our club, basically, and do for me all the time. So I just thank all of them, and I'm glad to help them out any way I can. And, you know, guys, if I can get the word out to you guys, one of you in here might not have heard about these companies. Everybody's heard about Hobby King, but they're a great company. I love them. They've been good to me. ZoomRC.net and 5280 RC, guys. Check them all out. Tell them I sent you, and, yeah, let them know and where you heard it from. So, but, and guys, like I said, July 9th, if you can be there, please come. It'll be a great time, and you'll see some nice airplanes. And if you got something you want to sell, bring it. Hey, sell it. You know, we're going to have stuff there. I'm going to have some things I may put out for sale, actually. So, you know, like I said, come on down, have a good time, fly some good planes. And I've got some other great stuff coming too, guys, but I can't talk about it right this second. It's coming, so wait for it. So that all being said, whew, that's a mouthful. Back to the almighty AL-37, guys. Let me just tell you, that airplane, jet, motion RC, alpha, home run, guys. Let me just tell you, the video just doesn't do it justice. That was the maiden flight, and you guys know how much work I've put in this airplane. The winds here have been brutal for months. We have never seen it this windy from January to present. Almost every weekend, guys. And we're not talking a breeze. We're talking a strong wind, not a headwind, but a crosswind or a quartering wind. And I'm just not going to take chances on tearing up my planes that I've worked hard on to customize and build. I'm not going to do it. So that being said, I've had to pick and choose what planes and what days. But guys, let me say, last weekend, not this past, but the one before, was like the prime day. And Wayne and myself, a few other guys were out there. If you watch the video, John was behind me talking to me while I was maiden in the plane. I love you, John, if you're ever watching this, man. But let me tell you guys, I was so nervous because of the time that I put in this airplane. You guys watch my show, right? So you were here every Tuesday night, and you saw the work that I put in this airplane. You saw the modifications that I made, the sanding that I did, the painting that I did, the decals that went on it. Any of you guys that have done one of these airplanes as big as they are, you know what I'm talking about. Brendan McCormick, by all means, you know what I'm talking about. Tim Toutant, David Snyder, all you guys that I know, Victor Shamulis, everybody that does an airplane, all you guys that entered the Motion RC March Madness, you all know what I'm talking about. You put all this time into an airplane, and then you go maiden it. And one thing goes wrong, and, well, guess what? You got one or two choices. You either try to replace what you broke and have to repaint it again, and hopefully you can match it. Or it's too bad, you throw it away, you don't do it again, right? So, guys, the pucker factor the day I made in this plane was high is not even the word. I mean, for me. And no, it's not a turbine, so I can't imagine what you turbine flyers go through. But I will say that for me, I was very nerve-wracking because I had a lot of time in that airplane. But, guys, no more. We flew it, 3 times that day, I believe, 2 or 3 times. And I'm just telling you, every time was the same. That airplane is so predictable. I mean, it flies incredibly well. I was getting 3.5 minute flights out of it, coming down with 382s, 385s. 385s. I wasn't killing it. I was flying around about half throttle. But guys, if you've ever been on the fence about buying that airplane, if it's in stock, by all means, buy it because it's big. But at the same time, guys, you can still go in there and you can take the wings off. And if you'll do the mods that I did with the landing gear and having to put them up and down before you put the wings on the plane, I've got a mod for that, and it's real simple. And it takes the headache out of it. I mean, guys, you can fit this plane in a car that the back seat folds down through the trunk. I mean, once you take the wings off of this plane, it's not really that bad. Um, I'm just saying, if you've ever been on the fence about it, if it's in stock, don't hesitate because it's just a pleasurable flying airplane. It looks as nice in the air as it does on the ground. Any of these guys in here, Bobby, Jeff, Victor, all these guys that have flown this, Jeremy Saltz, the list just goes on, guys. They'll all tell you, every one of them will tell you what a great flying airplane it is. And if you look at statistically, the guys that have had this airplane since it came out, what, 2.5 years ago? Well, it came out in fall now, what, 2 years ago? Look at statistically how many crashes that we've seen. And normally most people, if they crash one, they put it on YouTube or they talk about it. How many have you seen? I can sit here personally and say maybe I've seen 3. And I'm sure there's more that we don't hear about, we don't see. But 3, come on, guys. Look at the other planes and things that we see crashing, the jets, the prop planes. I mean, to see that I've seen only 3 maybe AL-37 crashes since they've come out, that's pretty damn impressive considering what a large plane this is. But guys, I'm telling you, it's a gentle giant. It just handles perfectly. I have a gyro in mine. I love a gyro personally. Some people knock them. I'm going to fly with one. They put them in real planes for a reason. So if I can get every little bit of insurance, I'm going to fly with gyro and I'm going to fly with Expo. That's just me. So yeah, let me just see. What's up, Tim? How are you, buddy? Shadow Ops, glad to have you in the house. EQ. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Scotty's RC Aviation, Paul McNeil, Jeff from Lower Alabama, Mr. LA Jeff. How are you, buddy? Victor, of course. Shameless is in here doing some awesome things, flying some great planes. We got Jeff NC84. That's my buddy right there. How you doing, man? Hey, Tim, again, as always, thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart. I'm sitting here rambling. I'm excited. But, man, I do thank you so much. You're awesome, buddy. And it's like every day, I never know what Tim's going to have. Tim's got a beautiful A10 that he's working on right now, guys. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. I know Tim's got the J65. He's got the he's got the PJ50. He's also got a big T1 Goshawk. He's got the AL-37. I mean, he's got the C-130. I mean, it just goes on and on. So, Tim, you got a lot to do, man. But thank you so much, buddy. Ruff in the house. Let's see. Lyndon Stewart, of course. Going back, guys. Just looking at the list here. We got JT Driver. What's up, man? Guys, I can't ever say it. Snow River. What's up, buddy? I can't ever say enough to you guys, all of you, so much. Thank you for being in here and for your support, for watching my videos, for watching the maiden that I put out today. And guys, just thank you for your kind words. And hitting that thumbs up, guys. Hit it here, hit it on the video. Like all these guys say on the videos, it lets YouTube algorithms know that you like what you see, guys. So please, if you don't mind, take a second and hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you're on Facebook watching this live presentation, please come over to YouTube right now to Jeff's Custom RC and subscribe to the channel, guys. That way you'll get all the notifications. But I just really appreciate all of you. Michael, what's up? I see you, buddy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Ray, how are you? And supporting what I do, man, because I love this. And I think we all love it, obviously, because I see all you guys' videos. I see your live shows. And, you know, it's just an awesome community, guys. And so, yeah, I mean, so between this past Sunday, and this was like a steal, right? You got to love a good steal. And with the AL-37 And I got the L-39 Flying Dragon, also maidens. The day I did the AL-37, we were just busting them out, guys. That's also when we did the Lucky Gallon from Hobby King as well. We were just ticking along, right? But RC, what's up, man? But Shay, how are you? But yeah, so we just had a great time that day. And I mean, I was knocking out maidens, and I've still got probably 5 or 6 maidens to do on other things, guys. And like I said, some big things are coming. Hopefully by next week, guys, I'll be able to share some things with you. Can't do it right now, and it's killing me because I'm sitting over here looking at some things. But I'm thrilled and honored with what I will share with you next Tuesday. So wait for it. Be here. But and I was going to talk about it more tonight, but I'm still waiting on some things. So it is what it is. The mail system, you gotta love it right now. They're doing the best they can. But hey, FedEx was actually moving quicker than the mail system. So props to FedEx this time. But yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, if you've ever Snow, right, the Gloucester from Hobby King, awesome airplane. And guys, if you haven't, if you haven't noticed, Hobby King is pumping out some airplanes, guys. And I mean, they might not all suit your fancies, or they might be too small, or they might be hand tossers. But guys, they're pumping out good stuff. I mean, that Lucky Gallon is an amazing flying little plane, guys. You're ripping it over 100 miles an hour, and you get the Pro motor for another, what, 20, 25 bucks? And you're hitting maybe 125, 130 with a carbon prop. That's awesome. The Bi-Wing Gloucester they just came out with today, or no, it was yesterday, guys. Beautiful airplane. Again, too many planes, not enough time, and the wind's been killing it around here. So I'm getting things in as I can. But yeah, you guys, I just appreciate everything and watching this stuff and keeping me in check. If you see something that I'm not doing or not talking about, let me know. But I was going to show you guys this too. This is really cool, and I wish Dustin was here, because Dustin is the Lego man, as we all know, and I've got the metal Legos that he makes and things like that. But guys, let me show you this. My son got this, was it yesterday? And look, he put this together, man. I mean, is this not the coolest? This is Luke Skywalker's helmet that he wore in the movie when he was flying in the Millennium Falcon. But he put that together last night. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's even got the orange lenses. I mean, isn't that cool? It's just really, really nice, guys. These are actually at Walmart, these kits. And so, yeah, if you like Star Wars, there's some cool stuff out there right now, guys. I wish they would do a F-14 from Top Gun 2. Wouldn't that be cool if hey, Lego, if you're listening, do an F-14, right? Tara's here at the house. Okay. Oh, there, she's up there. Too many planes. Are you kidding? Think you need? I always need more planes, honey. Come on now. I mean, you can't ever have enough lipstick, another lip gloss. Come on. What's up, Pilot Ryan? How are you, man? Good to see you in the house. It's the King Rat, fellas. So sitting here with the fellas shooting the crap tonight, man, talking about AL-37 and great things are coming, a lot of good stuff coming up and happening, man. So, and just thanking everybody for being here. And I know, right? Bless my heart. Yes, I just need more planes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, if you've ever been on the fence with the AL-37, don't hesitate. And I'm hoping soon in the next weekend or two, I'm hoping to maiden my J65. When we were maidening the L-39, the Lucky Gallon, and the AL-37, it started getting darker on us. Wayne had to leave earlier. My cameraman had to get out of town. And so I didn't get the J65 done. And then this past weekend, it was too much wind. So I didn't get that one in there. But hopefully that's coming soon. And everybody I've seen so far on that one loves how it flies. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful jet, guys. So that's another one. I will tell you, if you're on the fence on that one because you think it's too big, guys, it breaks down with just a few screws. 6 screws takes the wing off, both wings. And then you can also take off the horizontal stabilizers if you choose very easily. You can take off the vertical stab very easily. I mean, guys, you're talking a few screws in a few minutes and you're done. Um, so I wouldn't hesitate on that one either because it can be put together just like that. Um, let's see. Yeah, Wayne, excellent camera work. Wayne's my cameraman. He's the videographer. He's doing a great job, man. Good eye with the camera, and not as good as the wife, Wayne. Hey, I had to say that. You know what I mean? Brownie points, right? Um, but no, Wayne, I do appreciate it because, like I've told Jeff NC84 that he films and does a fantastic job for Bobby over there at RC Plane Reviewer. Um, if you don't have a good camera person, man, you can film other people all you want to and do great videos, and that's fun and it's great. But after a while, you kind of like to see some of your own videos and see some of your own flying. And I got a good cameraman now, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, my wife could care less to watch a plane fly. So therefore, I hate even asking her to go do it, but she would. She'd be a good sport when I needed her to, and she'd go out, and she did a great job several times when I needed her. But it's nice to have somebody out there too that's going to be there, enjoys flying, likes what he's doing while he's doing it, and just I couldn't ask for any better. So Wayne, I appreciate you, man, and yeah, you have lightened my load, man. I appreciate that. And Wayne's actually going to start doing some editing for us. He's getting in there and learning some new software, and we're going to have some cool things coming, guys. Just wait for it. Just a matter of time. We're getting some things together, and some good things are starting to happen. And yes, Jeff NC84, man, look, don't be braggadocious, okay? Because this is what your third Viper, man. I mean, and I'll let you elaborate, okay? I won't say another word, but yeah, yeah. So obviously, what I'm gathering is that Viper 90 is a great plane because if you go buy a third one, I mean, it's got to have something good about it. So yeah, that's one on the list. I'd love to have that one too. That would be a good one. GB, what's up, buddy? New daddy in the house. How's it working out for you, man? It's a lot of work, buddy. Yes, sir. GB's always filming for John and doing a great job. And GB knows what I'm talking about, man. A good cameraman is everything. Let's see. Scotty, RC, what are you dropping up here, Scotty? What kind of link is this for? Tell us what's up. Yeah, I see you grinning there, Jeff. Yeah, it's an excellent flyer, man. We know it is. You like I said, you don't go out and buy a third one if it's not. Oh, said he just needs training wheels on his Viper. Bless his heart. I'm trying to read the comments, guys. You guys are killing me. Hey, I just appreciate all of you for being in here, fellas. Just hanging out, laughing it up. I hope you guys got some flying in. And like I said, if you guys are anywhere close to the area of North Carolina, if your weather has been as nice and cool as it's been here the past several days, you got to be loving it. Our summer sizzler is coming up July the 9th. And me and Wayne were talking about it this past weekend. We said it'll probably be 105 heat index on that day. You probably won't be able to buy a breeze, and the humidity will probably be so thick you can cut it with a knife, which means that the density altitude will be out of this world, right? Which also means that it ain't always good breathing weather for jets, okay? But hey, you pick and choose. Keeping you very busy. I bet, buddy, they can do that. I got a 15-year-old, and they keep you very busy too, man. It don't get no different. I think it gets busier, man. So got a lot to look forward to. You got sports. You got school, high school, driving a car. Yeah, you just wait, man. It just gets busier but better. And that's the thing. I got a good one, man. He's a good kid, good boy, does good in school, good lacrosse player. And hey, he just found a love for Legos. So, that's a good thing, right? Let's see. Robert Ortlip in the house. And No Sleep Club. It's funny. My son, for the first 6 months of his life, we thought, man, this is easy. He sleeps good. He's not fussy. He's a great baby. And then God has a sense of humor because God lets him wake up and God lets them cry, and God lets them have colic, and God lets them have earaches, and basically He gives you 6 months typically to get your thoughts together and think it's pretty easy, and then He drops the hammer on you, man. So, yeah. And like Bill Cosby said, then He puts the smell in the crap. So, But no, congrats, GB, on that, man. So you got you a girl, buddy. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad I don't have a girl because I think I would never let them out of my sight. Um, I see how the world is today, and gosh knows it's hard enough to let a boy out of your sight, let alone a girl. So I don't envy you one bit, but I do wish you the best of luck. Keep a shotgun handy and a hanging tree outside, right? Let's see. That's all baby poop fingerprints on you. Yeah, no doubt. That's when you be flying your maiden and you got the baby over here in a stroller. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're doing some good flying, right? Hey man, you do what you got to do. Hitting 100 tomorrow in upstates. Damn. Yeah. Hey. Well, it's getting warmer here too. It's kicking on up. Yeah. Already equipped. 94 in Tennessee at 10 a.m. this morning. Yeah, rough. It wasn't. It wasn't quite that bad here today. I mean, it was a little warmer, but it's been nice several days, and we've had northeast breezes, so that's been pretty nice too. Seattle 72. Wow, man. But you know what? You got to deal with a lot of rain and a lot of cold weather, buddy. I'll take North Carolina any day. EQ said could not go flying. You know what, EQ? Last Monday before last, I was at the field. I flew my Lucky Gallon one time, and that was it for the rest of the time. I just hung out sitting in front of the fan with my buddy, Paul Hatcher. It was just hot, man. I just couldn't even get into it, you know. Wayne says he's got family in Tacoma. Is that the back of your truck, or is that the state, or the city, or the town? What is it? Trying to read all these comments, guys. It still feels like 104. So hot. Well, you know what? Slapping your nuts is not the best thing for you at 104 degrees. You might want to take a break on that there, buddy. Yeah, Paul Hatcher got a good maiden in on his OV10 last Monday. She peed all over the new what? Yeah, GV. Welcome to the world of fatherhood, buddy. Nothing's yours anymore. What do you say? State. State, homie. Tacoma State. Oh. That's when you get you a drone, GB, and you just sit in your chair and you start carrying stuff across the room. Let's see. I need your opinion on color scheme. Check your messages. Okay, Robert. I'll check them. No problem. I'll definitely look at them. What are you painting? Spartansburg, South Carolina, just a minute from West North Carolina. Hey, man. Well, then, EQ, you got to come on fly with us, man, in July. Come on. Let's see. Minnesota, Paul Ballard. I bet you do have some stories. Swamp ass. That's right. Yes. Yeah, Matt at RC Jet Jock was saying he did maidens with all of his girls in strollers. I can believe that, man. Matter of fact, I think one of your videos here lately, you had one of yours in a stroller. You do what you got to do, right? Just don't hit the kid with a plane. I guess you're good. Said Shadow says the first real day of summer here. Let's see. A 3M MQ Reaper's Reaper drone. There you go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, man. I'll give you some ideas. I'm waiting on a trailer to be finished before trips. Well, man, get her done. Come on down here. Come on down. You can be the next pilot at Kinston Air Modelers Club. We're gonna have a good time though, really, EQ man. If you can get down here, you need to come on, man. A lot of guys come from Fredericksburg, Virginia. We got guys come from all the way from South Carolina. All the club from Tabor City, North Carolina comes. The what is it? Team Low Life. They bring a lot of guys and they camp. We've got primitive camping guys too. So bring your trailer, bring your generators. Come on down. Myself and Paul Hatcher will be working the registration table, and I'll be selling raffle tickets for all of our awesome raffles. And again, guys, we've got a big biplane and I can never remember the name of this plane. It's the one with all the different colors on the wings. It's a kit. It comes from Hangar 18. Brian and Raleigh donated that plane, and it's a pretty big kit, guys. So that's going to be one that we're going to be raffling off as well. And let's see. Like I said, oh, good, Ruff. Awesome. I told you she would, man. She's awesome, buddy. And the type of printer that needed to be done to do what you wanted, she's got it. Tara can do a lot of stuff, but she doesn't have that particular type of printer. But yeah, guys, I mean, we'll be selling raffle tickets for the Night Tundra, Hangar 18 biplane, all the stuff from Zoom RC, all the stuff from 5280, plus some other pilot gifts and things like that we're going to be giving out. So we're going to have a lot of prizes and gifts, guys. So you can get your raffle tickets for $1 a piece, or you can get up to 30 tickets for $20, guys. You can't beat it, and it just really ups your chances. So definitely come on. Let's see. What are we talking about here? We usually have a cramping crowd. Yes, Christian Eagle. Let's say it's the Christian Eagle. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about there, Wayne. Yeah, see, EQ, everybody's saying, come on, man. We got a nice field. Hopefully be a great weekend for it. And EQ said you might come down and see Jeff in LA and have a long weekend one day. That'd be good, no doubt. LA Jeff said, bring it. Let's see what we got here. Is BD Tennessee said, did the maiden on the T-45. Yeah, you know, man, she is a heavy bird, but let me just tell you, it flies good. I've got the version 1 right here with the wing slats and everything. I fly mine on 8S. Let me tell you, man. Matter of fact, I even said this past weekend I should have carried it to the field. That is one of my favorites, and it just flies incredibly well. So, yeah. Let's see, for thoughts, people out west, any shipping for raffle. I don't know if we got no shipping all out west there, Shadow. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Paul. Christian Eagle is the kit we're getting from Hangar 18. It's a Christian Eagle. So there you go. I can never remember the name of that airplane. But guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm not big into biplanes either. So, you know, that's the thing. But it's a beautiful plane, and I take nothing from it. Matter of fact, Victor Shamulus had his lovely bride standing in front of one on a post he put up on Facebook today, as a matter of fact. And I commented and said we were going to be giving one of those away. And I didn't mean one of his wives. I meant the airplane. So I thought it was kind of funny anyway. I mean, you know. Let's see. BD said, yeah, I got the 1.5 version. It's the V1. It had all the 19. Yeah. Yeah, BD. I mean, that's the thing. I love mine, man. I mean, and like I said, I fly mine on 8S because I fly on grass, and it does. Well, the 8S woke it up. So yeah, Tim, it's a Christian Eagle. That's it. Um, let's see. Trying to read the comments, guys. Keep up with y'all. Jackson RC Aviation. What's up, man? How are you? Let's see. Eric says he's just teasing. No, you're not. It is the Freewing 8S. Um, and that's exactly what I did, and I put that in there, and it made all the difference in the world. It woke that jet up, man. It flies incredibly well now with that 8S system, and I fly the Admiral, um, the yellow packs, which are the higher C rating packs, the more expensive ones that they sell. Um, but yeah, they're not the graphene, but they're the Admiral for Motion RC. Yeah, the pros. There you go, Shadow. Appreciate it, man. I'm having brain ticks tonight, man. I'm telling you, my Alzheimer's kicking in. Um, how you been, Jackson? You've been keeping busy, man. I see you out there all the time. So yeah, I hope you get some decent weather this weekend, guys. I hadn't really seen it that far ahead, but hopefully things will be good. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I've been enjoying some flying lately, and if the wind will stay right and not be cross, it's about time though here in North Carolina where we're at for the wind. About July, like I said, you can't buy a breeze, and it'll be so damn hot you can take your finger and cut through the humidity. But you know what? I'll take hot and humid any day versus cold, and I hate cold weather, so I will not complain too much, guys. Um, the biggest problem with the weather here when it gets extremely hot with the humidity is the density altitude. And BD, that's the thing. It's just like with my version 1 Goshawk. The day I made in that plane the first time on a 6S, the density altitude killed that airplane. Hence the reason it came home in a 1-gallon ice cream bucket. And I took all the parts off of it that I could scavenge, and I built my Stinger into a Goshawk. And then I turned around the same day and reordered the Goshawk in a 8S setup that I put in there myself with upgraded fan and the whole 9 yards. So, lesson learned: density altitude is not your friend, and so I never did that again. I don't fly my jets when it's really humid and a lot of high density altitude, guys. I just don't do it. They just don't breathe well, and it's not good for them. And a lot of you guys at higher elevations, you guys probably know more about what I'm talking about. What's up, Mr. Rich Baker in the house, guys? How are you, man? Thank you for dropping in here tonight, buddy. I was talking about you earlier, man. It was all good. I'm talking about your setup on the E-Flight F-18 here, guys. I watched your videos numerous times. I picked this up really cheap this past weekend, and it flies amazing. And I used your setup along with RC Geek setup. I went totally through the jet, and thank you very much because it flew very well. And I listened to both you guys with your setups and your CGs. So, guys, if you've ever got any questions on how to set something up, I think RC Informer, Mr. Rich Baker, and RC Geek, Mr. Chris Wolf, I think these guys could fly a board with a turbine or an EDF or a prop stuck to it. I really do. They just knock it out of the park. And Rich, I was watching your show Sunday when I was at the field, actually, and we were all sitting around watching that. That was really good. Enjoyed it. So yeah, Rich is back. He's doing some cool stuff now, and like I said, always good information on the RC Informer channel, guys. So definitely check it out. And we're gonna be waiting on that bikini shot, man, with the new jet. Okay. Keith is coming back, man. You know. Yeah, that gripping is sweet. I love the decals on that thing with a half tiger, half skull, and then the canards, man. That was sweet. I was digging that the other day. Can't wait to see the maiden on that one. I also was talking about you at the field because I got a maiden my F-14, and I've got some other things coming too that I need to get with you on, man. Pick your brain, because as I was telling the guys earlier, some good things are coming along, and yeah, I just need to pick your brain on some things. So I may get up with you. Um, but yeah, always, guys, like I said, check out Rich when he's on and watch what he's cooking because he's got some good things. And that Griffin ought to be a great maiden because it's a beautiful airplane. Um, and that's going to be nasty. I love the graphics, as I said. Um, that will be done. Amen. Love it. Oh man, yes. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get the J65 maiden maybe this weekend. Depends on the weather. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Phone quality. When I was at the First in Flight Jet Rally back 4 weeks ago, and Marvin with Banana Hobby, we got together and hung out for a couple of days and just had the best time, man. And I really love Marvin. I've been talking with Kerry a lot and just having a good time with these guys. But Marvin had the J65 sitting there on the asphalt for 4 days, guys, sun shining. And let me just tell you, you want to talk about how far we've come in phone quality. That J65 was not gatoring, guys. It wasn't bubbling. The paint wasn't. I mean, I was in awe because it was hot and it was sitting on asphalt. And that just goes to show how far we're coming in these foam airplanes and how much like composite they are, because for a foam airplane to sit there on a tarmac in direct sunlight, guys, for 4 days and not gator, that just blows me out of the water, because a lot of these airplanes, guys, we all well know, if you sit them in the sun for 15 or 20 minutes, especially the darker they are, they're going to gator to no end. So that just is what it is. So yeah, the foam quality of these airplanes, guys, is coming so far. Every single time a new one comes out, they just get better and better and better. The scale, the lights, the landing gear. I mean, guys, look where this hobby has come from in just the past few years. I mean, and it just gets better and better and better. And then, COVID came along, kind of has messed up things. Companies are having hard times, but between, Banana Hobby, between Hobby King, I mean, these guys are getting in airplanes, man, and look at the stuff they're putting out when other companies can't seem to get anything. I just it's sad. It really is, because they all want to be selling right now. This is flying season. It's prime time, and it's just sad that these companies are having a hard time. But the ones that are pumping out the good airplanes, man, hey, keep it up, guys, because you guys are coming out with some really, really nice stuff. And I'm just very impressed, and I only get more impressed every time I see something come out. And just like I was saying, this plane right here, it's been discontinued, guys. And what a shame. I mean, it's, the question I would say to Horizon Hobby, why is it every time you guys have a good airplane, you discontinue it? I don't understand it. Because for us guys that enjoy flying these planes, we can't get parts anymore. You got the Carbon T28. You got the F4, E-Flight F4. You got the F-18. I mean, and many more, guys. We all know it. What's up with that? I mean, that's one thing, Motion doesn't discontinue stuff like that. I don't get why Horizon Hobby keeps right on discontinuing airplanes. They had a Father's Day sale last weekend. What did they have to sell? Not airplanes. I mean, everything they had to sell. I mean, personally, there was nothing up there that I wanted. Everything's back ordered or out of stock, and it's a shame because I know they don't like it. But it's just it's hurting bad, these companies, man. And but the ones that are keeping it coming, they're knocking home runs, guys. And it'd be different if they were putting out crap, but they're putting out great airplanes, and that's really turning a lot of heads. So if you're looking for something, definitely look into these planes. Banana Hobby's really, really kicking their game up, guys. And as I said, some great things are coming. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And with all that being said, guys, I've been rambling. I'm just going to say thank you again for coming. I appreciate all of you. I've had a great time. As usual, I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. I'm going to try to get the maiden flight of the L-39 up soon, the Flying Dragon. And hopefully by next week right here, we'll have some pretty cool stuff to talk about. And maybe we'll get some flights in this weekend, and hopefully you guys will too. And you guys will get some videos up. Look forward to that. And hopefully I'll be commenting on them, tell you what I think and how much I like them. So it's always good every day when there's nothing on TV, right? But sad, depressing stuff to watch you guys having a good time and flying some really cool airplanes. So keep the videos coming, guys. And if you haven't checked out these guys' channels in here, please do. I mean, guys, there's some good stuff here, and there's nothing on TV. So check out your friends, give them a like, subscribe to their channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and let them know you came. Give them a comment. Every comment means something to somebody, guys, and it lets them know that you care, and give them a thumbs up. So, you know, support your friends in here, because this is an amazing hobby, and it's a fantastic community. So spread it around, guys, and let everybody know how much you appreciate it. And with that being said, fellas, I'm going to get out of here and let you guys enjoy your evening and get back to your families, or get back to watching some videos for these guys. And if you haven't seen the maiden flight of my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge AL-37 from Motion RC, definitely pull up your computer, your phone, your TV, call your family in, call your dog, sit back, enjoy the show, watch the video, man. I think you'll like it. I'm very happy with it, and Wayne did a fantastic job. So thanks all you guys for coming out. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rich Baker. I appreciate you being here, buddy. You're like an icon, man. Thank you so much. And I just appreciate everybody for showing support. And I can't tell you guys all enough how much it means to me. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go, because I'm going to get a tear in my eye. And I'll see you next week with some cool, great things coming. And look forward to it, guys. With that, have a good night. I'm Jeff. You're watching Jeff's Custom RC, and this is Flight Club. We'll see you next week.